Right, so Sunil Gavaskar, Farokh Engineer and Dean Jones with us. I'll start with you, Sunny bhai. You had mentioned that Delhi almost out of the race, but they could be party poopers. You think they've spoiled Kolkata's party now and Kolkata have no chance now making it into the last four?
Well, they certainly did spoil Kolkata's hopes because if Kolkata had won today, they would have kept themselves in the hunt for a place in the knockouts. I think technically they can still maybe qualify, and if they have to win every match now and win by big margins as well, because I believe that for the third and fourth place, particularly for the fourth place, you could actually have maybe more than two teams tied for points, and then the net run rate will come into play. So I think Kolkata have to win and win big to qualify for the knockouts.
Right. So as far as mathematically, Kolkata can still make it. But Farokh, let me ask you, realistically, analyzing the way they've been playing, you think they can?
No, I don't think they can really, because they've lost too many games. They've got to win all the games now, and it's an uphill task for them.
Right. Do you know, they're the defending champions. Not much has changed as far as the team is concerned. Just shows the nature of this league, how unpredictable it is.
It is, and maybe they're going to shift their ground from Feroz Kotla, Delhi, and maybe Kolkata do the same thing and move somewhere else. So the way they're playing. Look, Delhi moved away from home and they've won every game, and they look almost a different team. A bigger ground suits their bowling line-up, and Kolkata, on the other hand, they just rely too much on the skipper. Gambhir and Morgan, they're not getting enough wickets. You can see teams just keeping Nareen quiet and then attacking everyone else. So teams are starting to work each other out now, who to attack and who not to. So look, I don't think any of these two teams are going to make it, let's be honest. But you know, there's just starting to get better, and both these two teams, though, I think Farokh and I agree with this, is the fact that they can hurt someone. If they, on their day, they can hurt someone's race home. Yeah.
So like we mentioned, they will be party poopers. You spoke about Nareen there, Dino. He picked up 4 wickets the last time these two teams faced off. Today went wicketless. But Sunny, going into the nitty-gritties of the game, would you say fielding was the biggest difference? We saw some stunning catches when Delhi were fielding, and then 3 drop catches, 1 missed stumping when Kolkata were fielding.
But Kolkata have been pathetic. They have been pathetic as far as the fielding is concerned. This is not the only game. I mean, if you've had a look at their ground fielding, catches, can be dropped because that's part of the game. But their ground fielding, the way they pick up, the way there's hardly any backing up. They've been pretty ordinary as far as fielding is concerned. They've got Morgan, who's an outstanding fielder. Anywhere there's Jacques Kallis, who's got a safe pair of hands, and Brett Lee still has a very powerful throw from the deep. But and Manoj Tiwari, but Manoj Tiwari is hardly there. He's been so injury prone, unfortunately, that he plays maybe part of the tournament. But they have been pretty ordinary in the field, and that is the reason why they have not been able to defend. Not too bad scores. They've got some runs, but they've not been able to defend it because their fielding, they've conceded far too many runs.
Right, not great fielding there by as far as the Kolkata team were concerned. But we saw.
He makes a good point because I've spoken about Jack Nicklaus and what he talks about. Great golfers and great sportsmen. It's not your offensive skills that make you win games. It's your defensive skills. And your defensive skills in T20 cricket is your bowlers bowling Yorkers that Farokh and I, particularly Farokh, has been on about forever, and also the fact that you got to take your catches. Right. And they were awful tonight, KKR. They should be sponsored by the Teflon company. Nothing sticks. No?
Okay, talking about brilliant catches, there was one taken by Irfan Pathan, but guess who he took a catch off? His own brother, Yusuf Pathan. Right. Would you want to be a fly on the wall when the two meet after the game?
It's all in the family, they say. But coming back to KKR, 137, it's not a defendable score. And then if the drop catches on top of that, surely they don't expect to win. With good
fielding, could they have defended this score? If they'd taken all their chances.
Well,
three catches, 1 missed.
You never know. You never know. Catches win matches, they say. Have they taken all the catches? But as Sunny rightly said, the ground fielding has been bad. And frankly, they didn't deserve to win. Delhi was the better side today.
Did you think there was a jumper clash tonight? On your TVs, I just wonder if our viewers, send us an email what you think. I just thought that there was a clash between the jumpers. You couldn't hardly really pick up which was KKR and which is Delhi, with the dark colours on TV.
Right,
You ever thought about that?
but unlike football, cricket,
Should have
there
an
is
away shirt,
true,
maybe.
True, like they do in football, you
Yeah.
have to meet a day before the game and decide which colours you're wearing.
Well, Dino, one side was batting and the other one was bowling. So.
Yeah.
I know, but when you saw them
Quick
together,
word. We completely run out of time. One quick word on David Warner. I'm coming to you, Dino, for that. Reinvented himself, batting at number 4, suits him. He's finishing the games off now.
yeah, I'm really happy the fact that he's started to become diversified in his game. You know, he's brilliant in the field. You don't see it on TV, but he runs to what we call the hot spots in the last 4 overs. So he's running from one end of the ground to the other end of the ground. He's running from deep mid on to deep mid on because they want to have their best catches there all the time in the best spots. And now the fact that he's always been an opener as a kid, he was a right-hand bat at the age of 14, turned left-handed at 15, and now he's batting at 4. This is great for his development as a cricketer. I think it's fantastic. He's only played 25 first-class games, you know that, and he's played 16 tests in that.
All right, those are
So
very
it's good learning for him.